a drink. He drinks cider drink. He sings songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy. I cannot
Hi, this is Namdog Somo, and this is Improv is My Superpower, Internal Family System and Inner Child Improv Healing Skits. Today's title is Esther's Approval is Enough. It's about seeking the approval of other people instead of relying on our own judgment, our own discretion, making other people our higher power, to the point of just making our lives miserable. Anyway, Esther's approval is enough. The character parts of Esther's psyche. Esther, self, the calm, confident leader within. The inner child, little Esther. The younger, vulnerable, the part that craves approval. The pleaser, Esther, the part that seeks validation from others. The rebel, Esther, the part that resents being controlled. The inner critic, the voice of self-doubt and shame. The scene is Esther's living room. Esther sits with her class materials, staring at them, and a storm of emotions swirls inside her. Her husband's disapproval lingers in her mind, making her question everything. Suddenly, a different aspect of her psyche appears around her. Act 1. The struggle. Esther the pleaser, softly. If he's upset about it, maybe we should reconsider his opinion. It matters, right? Esther, the inner child, hugging her knees. I just want him to be proud of me. If he disapproves, maybe I'm making a mistake. Rebel Esther, rolling eyes. Oh, come on. We were happy about this. Why do we keep letting his words steal our joy? Inner critic Esther, sneering. Because we're weak. We always need someone else to tell us we're good enough. It's pathetic. Esther grips her head, overwhelmed. Esther's self, taking a deep breath. Hold on, everyone. Slow down. Slow down. Act 2. The realization. She turns to little Esther, the little child kneeling beside her. Esther, sweetheart, do you remember why we chose this class? Inner child nodding. Because it makes us happy. Esther, that's right. So tell me, do you still want this? Inner child, hesitant, then firm. Yes. Esther, then that's enough. Little Esther blinks, processing this new idea. She turns to the pleaser. Esther says to the pleaser, you've worked so hard to keep us safe. I see that. But our life isn't meant to be lived through someone else's approval. Pleaser, fidgeting. But what if he stays upset? Esther, then he does. And that's okay. And we're allowed to choose for ourselves. The pleaser sighs, stepping back. She turns to the rebel. Esther says to the rebel, I hear you too. Your fire is important, but instead of fighting for control, let's stand firm in self-trust. Rebel, grinning. Yeah, I like that. Finally, Esther faces the inner critic. I know you think you're tearing me down will make me stronger. But strength doesn't come from shame. It comes from knowing my worth. And I do. The inner critic falters and then vanishes. Act 3. Esther choosing herself. Esther stands, shoulders back, holding her class materials with renewed certainty. Esther says, my approval is enough. My choices are valid because I say so. A sense of peace washes over her. Little Esther smiles, feeling safe. The pleaser, the rebel, the inner critic fade into balance, no longer at war. Esther is whole again. Esther, softly to herself, I trust me. I trust me. I trust me. The light fades. Reflection. The skit shifts the focus from external validation to deep self-trust. Esther doesn't need to fight or submit. She simply chooses herself. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another episode of Improv is My Superpower, Internal Family System, Improv, and Healing the Inner Child. This is Namdog Somo. Take care. Bye-bye.
Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings songs that remind him of the good times, he sings the songs that remind him of the better times.